All right, so now we have no cell phones. No cell phones. Andrea has a deal with Rogers Cable. I don't know what the hell she does. We have cable with Rogers Cable, and we have our home phones with Rogers Cable, internet, everything with Rogers, bundled package. I got enough going on. Andrea had to do something in this house for 2 minutes. I can't handle all this other crap and phones and televisions, internet cable. It's too much. I got to make some money. My wife wants to go to the Atlantis and the Bahamas in March, and then my kid wants to go on some bus tour. I don't know where the hell he was. So she's handling the phones. And Rogers comes up to her with a big Rogers Cable. If you watch it, it's one of our, it's like Verizon or it's like MCI or Sprint, whatever the hell you got in the United States. So they call it to listen. You're such a good customer. We're going to give you these Blackberries. Beautiful Blackberry pearls. You push the buttons and you do whatever you do on a Blackberry pill. I don't know what it is. And so, oh, I'd love to have 4. I said, I don't want one. I don't even know how to use my phone. I have a regular phone. It rings. I don't even know how to answer it. When it rings, I push all these buttons. Hello, hello, hello. I can't figure it out. And then when I'm finally talking to somebody, it beeps because somebody's on the other line. I'm pushing more buttons. I can't get back to the person. I don't want this Blackberry Pearl. I just want a phone with a dial. Hello. I want one of the old ones. You crank up. That I could figure out. So my wife gets 3 Blackberry Pearls for the kids. One for one kid, one for her. And all day long they're texting, pinning. It's not texting anymore, it's pinning. Pin, 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 pin. I wish she pinned my pants because the button came off. She can't do that, but she has to pin on the phone. Pin, pin, pin. In fact, this morning when I got up, I went to button my shirt, the button came off. I went to pick up the briefcase, my handle came off. I was afraid to go to the bathroom. Anyway, so they're pinning all day, pinning. And then Roger says, do you like your phones? My wife says, I love the phones. Roger says, great, that'll be $1,000. My wife says, $1,000? You gave me the phones for free because we traded them in. We're a good customer, whatever the bullshit story was. No, according to these notes, everybody has notes. Notes. You got to pay $1,000. So my wife says, I'm not paying $1,000. So she's arguing. I'm talking to the president, the vice president, the king of Siam. Who the hell she's calling? Every day she's calling somebody, hollering, screaming. And finally they said, we don't care who you're talking to. We're turning off the phones to give it $1,000. That's it. You can keep the cable. You can keep the internet. Because my wife bundled everything. Keep the cable. Keep the internet. Keep the home phone. Whatever. That phone keeps ringing now. Everyone, you can keep everything except the phones unless you give us $1,000. That's it. So my wife says, I'm not giving you $1,000. So I said, Andrea, my wife has this crazy job. I don't know what the hell it is. Whatever she does, she goes somewhere in the morning, comes back at night. I don't know what she does. But all she's doing, she's telling me she has $50,000 on her board. She has a whiteboard. $50,000 on the whiteboard. $100,000. $500,000. All this 700 people coming in. Resumes, bullshit, whatever the hell's going on in her nutty world. All this money, 50, 100,000. Can't believe all the money coming into where she works. She's the richest queen in the world, my wife. I said, great. Then take the whiteboard and give it to Rogers Cable. Say, here, take the board. Here's $50,000. Subtract $49,000. Give me the board back and turn on the phones. Ain't gonna happen. So now we don't have any phones. The phones don't work. I have to go now and get a Kudu phone or whatever the hell phones that are out there. I have to get a phone now, and I'm gonna use my phone. And I am not bailing her out. I am not bailing my wife out or the kids out from the phones, because the kids all day pinning. My pants are falling down, they're pinning, that's all they're doing. Life is a great reality. My wife tells me all this. Life is a great reality. She only has to give him $1,000, maybe work out some details, maybe give him $400 now, $200 later, $600, whatever the hell it is. I'm not bailing her out. I just spent 2 days ago $850 for the car, $150 to get the kids' computer fixed, $150 for dinner on Wednesday night. Going out to dinner tonight will cost me another $100. Chinese food tomorrow night will cost me $60. $30 to take the kids to the movies. I am not Daddy Warbucks. I'm not going to walk around all day singing, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow. I'm not doing it. She has to stand on her own 2 feet, or the kids have to stand on their own 2 feet. When I was 14, I was selling newspapers. When I was 16, I think I was making $1.75 an hour. And this is not in 1929 during the talkies. This is when television first came out. This is at the Castor Movie Theater in Philadelphia. I was making $1.75. Taking tickets, because they had tickets that you have to rip off. I worked my whole life, but I wanted money. But this family gets a free ride with everything. I mean, well, of course they get a free ride. You're the father. You're supposed to support everybody. This is not 1952 where we live on $20,000 a year. We live on $20,000 a month. So they got to chip in and they got to help build the empire, because I ain't got nobody. Andrea's friends' parents, all of them, take care of their kids. Oh, they need $7,000 for camp. Each kid, there's $21,000 there. They pay for the camp, they pay for the butcher, they pay for the clothes, they pay for their houses, they buy them cars. My wife's friends don't have to worry about shit, and they're always complaining. Oh, I'm so depressed. I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, I'm so depressed. Where am I going to go Saturday night? Oh, I had a terrible night Friday night. I went to a terrible restaurant. The spaghetti was cold. This is the complaints of my wife's friends. But me, I ain't got nobody. Either I sink or I swim, and that's it. My in-laws wouldn't even give my wife $13 to pick up medication. That's where it's at in my world. It's me or nothing. So you think the three of them would chip in and help and have me relax for 2 minutes? God forbid. I got to take care of the whole kingdom. I got to take care of the whole... So I like to have some fun in my life. What did I get for Hanukkah? Nothing. I had to buy my own Hanukkah presents. I had to buy my own Planet of the Apes 40th anniversary. I didn't even get that. I just remembered I have to get the Planet of the Apes 40th anniversary. I went to FYE and spent $300,000 on DVDs for myself. So let Andrea and the kids, they want their pearls, they want to keep pinning all day. Let them figure out how they're going to come up with $1,000 or some payment plan of $400 and $600. It's only $1,000 because tomorrow I'm going to take $1,000 and go to the casino. Because I work and then I pleasure myself. It's either pleasuring myself that way or pleasuring myself in the bathroom. Goodbye! Maybe I should go to the bathroom right now.